Oh wait, episode 19 of Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure was epic. Like the attack, Rainbow Titanic attack, that was like really epic. I just like, wow. So let me just like summarize what happened in this episode. So we start with the episode that Agiha, now that she has moved into the household, is doing all these stuff for the group. Like she's making breakfast for them, she made them lunch and all that stuff. And like I just have to admire like the summer outfits for like the show the Cedar Academy School. It is pretty lovely, and like if you haven't really guessed by my like the character that I used, like gotcha character, that it has a lot of blue in it, and I like the color blue, so that was like those shades of blue, hit a tie, just like having a little color effect to it. And then we got an update in the opening too with Agiha in it, so that is also nice, like more pictures of Agiha instead of like in her car. But that's what's kind of like going on. So this is not also just an Agiha episode. This is also a Tsubasa episode. So yeah, there's also that too. And it's like basically like since the girls were out and Tsubasa and Agiha like was cleaning up the place while he watched the Ellie. And so they had a lot of fun together, but he didn't really like it when she was like decorating his birdhouse, and he got a little bit mad about that. But he like kind of like put that down and stuff like that. And as he like showing more like that, like like they didn't really get along when like in the first like Agiha and Tsubasa episode in like episode 11. So, but it's kind of like they seem to be getting along in this one, because like when he like woke up in the middle of the night, he noticed that Agiha was still up and she was drawing and all that stuff. And so like he was like saying like, "Oh, she's busy, still up," and all that stuff. But why does she remind me of someone I know? That's what he was thinking. And then when he went back to sleep, and the next day he was like happy that he got up early, he finds that Agiha is still there. Like she did not go to her room and fall asleep right on the dining room table. Or should I say kitchen table? I don't know. I don't think we have seen their dining room yet. Anyway, like a kitchen table. But so basically he was like telling her, like saying, "Hey, you should like let us like help you out sometimes, like, because you've been helping us out." And she's been like trying to push it off, but he was not gonna let her push it off. And so like she admitted it, and then she like asked him saying, "Hey, if you're free tomorrow, let's like do something together." And he didn't know what until like the next day he brought him to a mural that the kids at Shore Cedar Nursery were painting, and she like was gonna paint a spot there, but she was like too busy to do it. So like because of like moving and stuff, so she decided like she was gonna do it now, and that boss is gonna help her with Ellie-chan. There was also like I should probably mention like there was also this like one scene like from the other side of like the episode where they were having fun and all that stuff. And like she was like they got wet and muddy and all that stuff, and so she dried Ellie and Tsubasa and he to look too puffy. It was funny. And she just like goes like saying, "Ooh, what do you look like if like you changed into a human right now?" And he's like saying, "I would not try that," because he was fluffy and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe he just like have like fluffy hair of like Ash Ketchum and like the Pokemon when like they had an explosion or like got electrocuted, stuff like that, little puffy hair. And so they were painting the mural and stuff like that. And the Tsubasa like basically like said that he told her that like she like reminded him of his mom and dad, because but he also like says that they're kind of annoying when they're getting huggy and loving. But you know what, that's just how parents are. They just like they love their children and all that stuff, and that's really important. That I must point out, it's really important like you listen to your parents sometimes, so they take that to heart. That like when you have caring parents like Tsubasa's parents, then you have a really good life. They worry about you, they care for you, they sacrificed their like entire life for you to have a good life. And that is true, and I kind of do learn that because I graduated this year from high school. If anyone has seen my community post about that, I did graduate. So like kind of like from like speeches that they were having, that was also there. And the kind of like how I can relate to like Tupaca's parents worrying about him and sort of way, and how like Ageha tried does her best to care for everyone else. And so as they were painting the mural, Batamona shows up because he thought like, oh, I'm just gonna like attack them separately because that's what he was doing, like his little mento area to himself. And so he basically attacked them by turning a recycling bin into a Ranborg. And so he attacked them, but he noticed that they were protecting the mural, so he decided like, oh, I'm gonna attack this mural that you're protecting because like, yeah, you just like mean about that. And so Butterfly and Ring protect the mural the best they could, and they worked together to accomplish this. And with like working together, they created the mixing colorful mixing palette. And they had like a moment like saying like, okay, wait, what are we gonna do with this palette and all that stuff? And like Batamona was like looking at them saying, oh, they don't know what to do. Okay, let's go attack them while they don't have a chance. Yeah, you're not gonna expect that. They're gonna figure it out real fast. And they did. Like, so it also seems to like enhance Tsubasa's strength, or like it enhances like the strength of the cures. Kind of like I don't know, that like red seed or something that was like in like Heart Catch Pretty Cure, like that mostly like you saw Marine and Blossom using. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But then it came for the attack. Colorful Titanic Rainbow mixed palette. I forgot the name, sorry. But let's just, you know the name. It's just like, and it's just, they just like, he turns into a phoenix. That is like epic. And then he just like, and there's like a phoenix looking cool and everything like that. And then he just like turns back into, it's just like this rainbow color version of his fairy bird form. And then he just like smashes, and they just like in Lagos on top of him, and they smash right into the Ranborg, and it's purified. Yeah, I think that's like kind of like my favorite attack of all is just that, because it was like really colorful, as like the attack's name is, colorful. And so they were able to tell like Sora and Sky when they came, I meant like Sky in prison when they came over to help and all that stuff, and like they explained about like how Agaha was like kind of getting carried away about that happening. And so like the next day after that, so like she was like tired and everything, so they decided like, hey, let's get started and start working together. And so Agaha like decided to peel while they were doing other things together, so she was not doing all the work by herself. And that was just great. Like, you would learn a lot from this episode about like just like asking for help when you need it. And that's what I believe the moral of this episode was. So that is my review on episode 19 of Hirogaru's Guide Pretty Cure. And what were your thoughts on it? I would definitely love to hear it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.